Hey everyone, Luke Ripa here, welcome back to Weekos and welcome to a new episode of Luke Ripa Collection. Today we're going to take a look at the Digipack Collector's Edition of one of the most important movies in 2009, and that is James Cameron's Avatar. Now, this is an Italian edition and it's called the Extended Blu-ray Collector's Edition, and it contains 3 cuts of the movies, theatrical, special edition and extended collector's edition with quite a bit more footage. It doesn't change the thing completely, but I think that those extended versions give more of a glimpse to Earth than we actually get in the theatrical cut, which is really interesting if anything else. And as you can see, it still features the Pyrrhus logo from a while ago. Now, of course, they changed it and it's more artistic, though I think SNL found out again, still with Ryan Gosling, that it's Papyrus but bold. They worked on the A at least. Anyways, without further ado, let's go and take a look at it. So here is the front. Again, you can see the old Papyrus logo of the movie. We have an artwork featuring some of the creatures from Pandora, the hand of Jake Sully, I think, even though you cannot tell if it's 5-finger hand or 4-finger hand. Native natives have 4-finger hands. James Cameron's Avatar Extended Blu-ray Collector's Edition. On the side again, same thing. Turn it around, we have a still from the movie with Jake Sully looking at Pandora's bioluminescent creatures about the movie. Of course, let's take out the slipcover. And we have a box. We have a still from the movie featuring Zoe Saldana's Neytiri. Turn it around and we have a classic thing about the movie, what's inside each disc. Again, disc 1 has all 3 versions of the movies: theatrical, American extended and extended collector's edition. Plus we have 2 discs of extra content. So in terms of audio, we have English in DTS Cinemaster Audio 5.1, Italian DTS 5.1, Czech, Hungarian and Polish voiceover in Dolby Digital 5.1, plus an English 2.0 surround track, credits, and also region it's only BSC. Okay, so let's go take a look. Okay, so let's first look at the Digipack. So again, we have Jake Sully interacting with bioluminescent creatures. Behind we have the final shot of the movie. O Elengati Kameye, I think it means I see you, which is a very important sentence in the movie, and also the name of the original song written for the movie. So on the top we have the discs, disc 1 containing the movies, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 3 we have printed a still from the movie, but it's very moved, which is weird. And here we have okay, let me take. And here we have, funny enough, a film frame print of the movie, which is curious given I think everything was shot on digital. So I guess it was 2009 when it released, so they printed it also in some 35mm. I'm gonna check IMDb. So apparently, despite the movie shot on digital, it was printed 70mm for IMAX, and there were 70mm 3D prints. So that's really interesting and unexpected. So this is justified, I guess. And here we have a flyer containing, again, informations about the movie. Again, a movie still, which in turn is really soft. Okay, let's close this up. And here we have behind the scene booklet, hardcover, by the way. That's really interesting. A lot of stills from the movie and details. Wow. Really good. It's all in Italian, by the way, so they localized this thing. Really interesting booklet. Some concept arts as well. We have Sigourney Weaver acting. Other concept art. In some ways, the world was also very reminiscent of Final Fantasy to me, both Max and Pandora's itself. In some cases, not in all cases, but it was Final Fantasy-like. I mean, it's a really beautiful booklet, given how beautiful the movie is, visually speaking. It's one of the most striking experiences I've ever watched in theaters. I haven't watched it on release in IMAX because we didn't have IMAX in Milan back then, but then I finally watched it in IMAX in 2022 when they did the re-release before The Way of Water, which I also watched in IMAX. Really beautiful. Like, this is the stuff dreams are made of if you're a filmmaker, honestly. more or less. I mean, depends what kind of filmmaker you are. But to me, yes, South dreams are made of. Okay, let's put everything back. And here it is, the extended Blu-ray collector's edition of Avatar, Italian version of course. And there isn't a 3D version in this edition, but you already have a 3D disc. And this one was made only for Panasonic customers, and in fact there is no ISBN code. It's not for sale, as you see, exclusively for Panasonic. Because the first time the movie came out on Blu-ray was standard Blu-ray, and it took a while before it came out on 3D, unless you bought a Paramount TV at a certain point in time, and you could request a 3D version of the movie. And it was exclusive, I think, for 2 years. And fun fact about this version, we bought the 3D TV, the Panasonic 3D TV, before the time frame that was declared by Panasonic. But I had the receipt, and what I did is I photoshopped the receipt to make it inside the time frame, and I sent it to Panasonic. They delivered this, but they made my mom sign a lot of documents to get it. I mean, they delivered it while I was at school, of course. And I mean, it passed enough time now, so it may not be a big deal, but yeah, I kind of cheated my way through to get this copy before it became commercially available. And I'm really proud, and it's a basic standard Blu-ray 3D, by the way. Except it's personalized to say, not for sale, just for promotional use. And it's region free, by the way. Okay, so another extra for 3D, and here is the collector's edition. Did you watch Avatar? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, or follow Wekos on all social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, and Twitch. Other than Luca Ripa Collection every Monday, you will find a lot of other videos on our platforms, including reviews, video essays, and other series. Also, every Tuesday at 7 AM, if you're Italian, we drop our podcast, Il Wekos Podcast, where we talk about movies and TV shows, and sometimes gaming and tech. Anyways, my name is Luca Ripa. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.